Hey there guys, Ben here from Corner Flag Games and welcome to episode number 21 of the Hibernian Road to Glory career mode. So there will be 4 games in today's episode, the same as always, with 2 played and 2 simulated. So we have also moved into the January transfer window. Not that we'll be doing too much when it comes to that, but that's okay. We'll move into the calendar now to see what games we have on offer for today's episode. So the first game will be at home in the league against Dundee. The second will be St Johnstone at home. The third will be against Hamilton away. And the fourth and final game will be against Hearts at home for another derby. So guys, without further ado, I'm thinking I might play the Dundee game and probably the Hearts game and see how things go. This should also drag us through to just about the end of the transfer window as well. Alrighty guys, so moving into today's first game, we're at home to Dundee in the league and we will be running the backup brigade in this one. We've fiddled with the squads, we've got them all ready, so off we go running. So without further ado guys, let's get into it. Okay guys, so here it is, we are now off and running for the start of this game and it will be Hibernian hosting Dundee at Easter Road. So here is the Hibernian lineup, so it's Livakovic in goal, a back four of Bakayoko, Makedo, Hanlon and Mendiseka. Slivka and Stevie Mallon will make up our defensive midfield. Martin Boyle, Dennis Moore is back from injury, and Thomas Yangpong out on the left, and Vargas up front as the striker. And here is the Dundee lineup. It's Hamilton in goal, a back four of Kerr, O'Day, Meekings, and Ralph. 4 in a dime in midfield with Kamara, Deacon, Nguatala, and Spence, and Mendy and Musa will be up front as the strikers. The boys of Easter Road to get things going, smashing on those attacking fullbacks very early on. And here's hoping we can get the 3 points here against Dundee and storm even further at the top of the league. Vargas on the ball now, tries to flick one through, nothing going. Mallon now in the defensive midfield. Slivka, ball all the way through to Dennis Moores. Dennis Moores tries to flick one on for Boyle, but it's nowhere to go. Mallon comes in for a top shot. There we go, Vargas pinches the pocket here. Can Vargas do it by himself? Can Vargas do it? He does. He smashes it into the top of the net. 22 minutes played. Just pushing and pushing. Just trying to break the barrier there. And we've done well. A bit of patience and a bit of consistency there. We'll see us the beneficiary of that goal. Vargas pinching pockets by the defenders of Dundee. And it is a relatively easy one. Bit much power on it, but we were lucky to scoop that one on the inside of the side netting there. And that's 1 goal to the good. And the goal comes to Roddy Vargas for his 7th goal in the Prem. And it will be the boys of Dundee to kick things off. Mendy at the helm now. So we're pushing well. We've had a lot of the possession, which is comfortable for us. But we'll push on. Try and get another one quickly on the bounce. And as I say, that goes to Vargas. Vargas back to Slivka. Slivka straight through to Moores. Can we find that ball all the way through? Unlucky. It was just an inch too far. The free kick is taken. Does fall to Bakayoko, but can't keep possession. But does win it back straight away. Can we play this one all the way through? It's Dennis Moores. Dennis Moores, the young kid back from injury. Takes the strike. It falls. But it comes back to, I think it's Vargas. On the turn, a 180-degree turn, smashes off the rebound and puts that one, slots it in. There's 2 in 35. It is Vargas. As we can see here, Moores on a beautiful run, cuts on the inside, takes it with his right, takes a deflection, and it luckily falls to Vargas, who does a 180 turn and just punks that one into the bottom corner. And the goal comes to Roddy Vargas. That's 8 goals for him now in the Scottish Prem. And it will be Dundee to kick us off for what remains of this first half. So we've come here, staked our claim, pushed for the win. And to be brutally fair, it hasn't been too much of a hard-fought game for us. A Yempong wins out possession now. Hanlon in the defensive midfielder, Mallon. But that will do us for the first half. So we've come out firing in this first half against Dundee, being the better side all throughout the park with a stack of possession. And we'll go into the break, the better side, and with more goals. And at the halftime break, it will be Hibernian 2, Dundee 0. So, ladies and gents, here are the match facts at the halftime break. So, for us, it's 2 goals, 3 shots, 3 on target with a shooting accuracy of 100%. 2 Dundees, 0, 0, 0. And the shooting accuracy of a big fat duck Our passing accuracy is very high up there for 92% to Dundee's 80%, which is also respectable. But we are hedging our bets on the possession here with 64% to Dundee's 36%. So guys, without further ado, we're just going to knock on with the rest of this game. And it will be Dundee to kick us off for the remainder 45 minutes of this game. We have had our fair share of the possession, the major of it, and that is see us do well in this game. And as we see that, there's a ball pumped on down there to Martin Boyle. He's been out for a while, cuts it back in. Oh, it's overrun! How do you overrun a ball like that? We will get the throw in, and it is Martin Boyle to take said throw in. What can we do? We're going to go all the way back down the line to Bakayoko. Yes, we are. Coming on the inside to Slivka. Slivka tries to put one through to Malin. Malin from outside the box. It's a worm burner. Looks like it took a deflection on the way through as well. They will win out for that one, Dundee. Mendy out wide to Deacon. Deacon into Spence. Spence with a first time ball to Henvey. Henvey chips Livakovic, and it is wide. They had the perfect opportunity there, and they blew it. As you can see, we might have brought Livakovic out a little bit too early. He does the cheeky chip, but it is narrowly wide. We get away with that one. Hanlon will win that one, though. Malin all the way back. It's a heavy touch out to Slivka. Oh, we got men travelling everywhere. They're bringing men forward now. There's the shot. Mikado, I'm pretty sure he got a deflection on that one. And they do win themselves a very late corner, 93 minutes in. Can they do something from this? All we need to do is get it away. Hanlon tries to get a foot to it and get it away. They will pick themselves up a throw-in. But ref says they're not going to have time to take it. Because there it is, lads. We walk out and get ourselves a 2-0 victory against Dundee. We did have the lion's share of the possession, but they did claw back in the second half and try and push us a little bit harder. And at the end of 90 minutes, it will be Hibernian 2, Dundee 0. Alrighty guys, so here are the match facts after our 90 minutes against Dundee. So for Hibernian it is 2 goals, 4 shots, 3 on target with a shooting accuracy of 75%. To Dundee's 0 goals, 5 shots, 3 on target with a shooting accuracy of 60%. We did drop off in our passing accuracy down from our 90s that we did have at the halftime break to 85. And Dundee down to 81%. And we did lose a bit of the possession as well, but we did end up keeping all of it with 60% to us and 40% to Dundee. Alrighty guys, so on the back from that last game, we now are in the transfer window and there are 2 signings that will be coming in, and they won't be coming in though until next season. We do have them both on pre-contracts. One of them is just to strengthen the squad and can play a multiple of positions. That being this first signing here, which is Czech Keita, the will soon to be ex-Birmingham City left back, left wing back, and on the left midfield. He had 6 months remaining on his contract, and we got him fairly cheap with $5,400 a week in wages. So we did get him on a pre-contract. And down below the next one, we have Russell Canuse, a 24-year-old centre defensive midfielder. We've picked him up for 5.7 as well on a 3-year deal, which is fantastic. He will be our incoming replacement for the outgoing Australian Mark Milligan. I was unable to get my other Australian target that I wanted to fill that position. He did unfortunately sign another pre-contract with another club, but that's alright. I had a look around, scouted this bloke, and he looks absolutely fantastic. He's got quite a decent potential for us as well. So Russell Canuse and Czech Keita will both come in at the start of next season. So moving on to our second game now. This one will be a simulated game against St Johnston at home. Order of place because it's only going to kick out Canberra. As you can see, we are running the proper first team now in this game, so we'll just simulate straight through this one, and it is a comfortable 3-0 win for Hibernian, with the goals coming to 2 for Petrados and 1 for Daryl Horgan. Okay guys, so moving into today's third and second simulated game of today's episode, we are away to Hamilton in the league, so we're leaving this one up to the backup brigade because we will be playing our heated rivals Hearts in the next game, and I want the first team for that game. So as we kick off, we're 10 minutes in, nothing doing so far, so we're just going to sim straight through this one, and it is a surprising 0-0 draw. Okay, guys, so moving into today's fourth and final game of the episode, we're away. We're at home against our rivals Hearts for the final game of this episode. So, guys, without further ado, let's crack on with it. Okay, guys, so we move back into the heat of battle once more. It happened in the last episode, and it will be happening again. It's Hibs facing off against Hearts. So here we have the first team of Hibernian. So it will be Livakovic in goal, a back four of Murillo, Ambrose, Flavio, and Vojica. Two holding midfielders in Geraldo and Steven Ugarkovic. And it will be Blessing on the right, Horgan out on the left, Petratos through the guts, and Tony Watt as our striker. And here is the Hearts lineup. So it's Martin in goal, a back four of Smith, Haring, Berra, and Jarozinski. Five in the midfield with Morris and Burns, Trakovsky, Lee, and Vidaretti, and Akpizu up front as the striker. The boys of Hibernian is the road to get us kicked off in this game. Now, last time, I think we had a very narrow win over our rivals in the last episode. But let's push on. Let's see if we can bury more than one past them this time. Blessing flicks on a ball. It's Horgan straight from the kickoff, ladies and gents. 2 minutes in, and we are the beneficiaries of a 1-0 lead. God, could you have timed it any better than that? One pass. There's the other pass, a flicked on through ball, back heel from Blessing, and that one sees it go to the back of the net, courtesy of a Daryl Horgan strike. Fantastic, deflection off the keeper, but it doesn't matter. It's a goal for us. And the goal does come to Daryl Horgan. It's his 7th now in the Scottish Prem. And it will be Hearts to kick things off after the disappointment that has been the first 3 minutes of this game. Absolutely bossing it. That's a way to state your claim in a derby match. Lays this one back to Blessing. Through to Flavio. Blessing on a run now. Can we flick that one through in time? I think we have. It's Blessing. Cuts it back. Can he post it through? He does! Oh, and the keeper with a great save there to deny, I'm pretty sure it was Dimi Petratos for another goal. As you can see, Blessing cuts in. Pokes the ball straight through. Dimi Petratos on a run. Saved by Martin. Fallen out to Ivan Vojica, his Newcastle Jets compatriot. Horgan through to Watt. Watt goes through to Dimi Petratos, tripped off the ball. Come on, referee. What's the go there? Is it going to be a red? Is he going to the back pocket? He sure as hell is. It's a straight red for the foul on Dimi Petratos by Peter Herring. I did look at signing him as well this season. Oh, wow, that is a reckless challenge. And they will pull off their danger man, Trakowski, to pull a man back in defence. And it will be Dimi Petratos to take the free kick. He's just going to smash it into the wall, see if he can get it through. It's near and over. And it is very nearly wide. Dimi Petratos goes into Geraldo. Geraldo straight out to Daryl Horgan, who's got his fucking skates on. Look at the men coming through. There's the shot on the run. And there's the goal. And it come from our main man, the string puller in midfield. It is one Dimi Petratos to smack that one home and give us a lead. As you can see, Daryl Horgan gets his skates on down the line. Dimi Petratos running through the midfield. There it is on the bounce. First time strike. And it's a fantastic one on his right boot from the Australian. Keeper hadn't stand a chance. And it will be the boys of Hearts to get things going. Underway again. Flavio manages to poke that one straight over. Elfie Ambrose. Geraldo. Straight through. Ugarkovic takes the first time ball into Dimi Petratos. What have we got here? It's Geraldo, the man who hasn't settled in first team football. And the shot goes astray. It's a weak one. Vidaretti now. Over the back. Daryl Horgan will chase to Smith. Horgan wins it, but can't keep possession of it. Keeps it in. Muller. And that will do us, ladies and gentlemen. So we will go into the break, the halftime 45-minute break, with an absolute storming lead over our rivals in this derby game. There was one last month, we just narrowly edged it, but they are down to 10 men, and we've got all the goals. And at the halftime break, it will be Hibernian 2, Hearts 0. So, ladies and gents, here are the match facts at the halftime break against our rivals Hearts. So for us, it's 2 goals, 7 shots, 5 on target with a shooting accuracy of 71%. To Hearts' 0 goals, 0 shots, 0 on target with a shooting accuracy of a big fat, dark possession. We're winning that one quite comfortably with 59% to us to 41% to Hearts. The passing accuracy, it's not at the 90% like we would like, but it is just below with 89% to us and 84% to Hearts. So guys, without further ado, we're just going to knock straight on with this second half. So it will be Hearts now kicking us off for the second half. So we stormed off to a commanding run in the first half, getting 2 goals and Hearts getting 1 man straight red off. Can we push forward and grab a few more in this second half? We do win out on that header. It's Geraldo though in the midfield. Can we play on that ball? We do. We'll take the strike and it's bobbled into the back of the net. Pretty sure that goal did come to Tony Watt. And what are you going to do about it, says Tony Watt. As you can see the ball, it's a smashing through ball. Just a little bit too much on it for my liking, but he does grab onto the end of it, takes a strike. It is not the strongest strike in the world, but it does manage to get past Martin, the keeper for Hearts, and we'll go another one to the good. And the goal comes to Tony Watt. It's his 5th one in the Scottish Prem. And it will be Hearts to kick us off once more. It is a 3-0 drubbing so far. Can we extend it? Maybe get another. Put them out of their misery. There's nothing better than beating a rival. The only thing better than beating a rival is absolutely decimating them. One in at the back stick. Voyitzer to claim. Hawken will get this one out to Dimi Petrados, the string puller. The Australian maestro. Puts that one straight through. Back into Geraldo. Geraldo is going to get caught though. Can Dimi make a run through? Yes, he sort of does. We'll get that one across. Steven Ugarkovic, the Aussies linking up. Can we get that one onto Dimi? It's a first time strike! And he's buried it. Absolutely buried it with the first time strike across the keeper. As you can see, there's the ball into Steven Ugarkovic. He 1-2s it straight back on the run to Dimi Petrados, and he just fucking thumps his laces through it on his right boot. Round the back of the defender. Bit of spin on it too to get round Martin in goal. And it's a peach. And the goal comes to Dimi Petrados. It's his 5th goal now in the Scottish Prem. And once again it will be Hearts. And I said it before, but I'll say it again. There's nothing better than beating your rival. The only thing better is absolutely decimating them. Like Pizu now, out wide to Viteretti. Plays it back to Jarzyński. Viteretti. Cochrane. Down the line, it's Ollie Lee. Bangs one in. It's uncontested. Horgan does get out to it, though. They take the strike with a header. Livakovic will comfortably save that ball into Viteretti. Last play saloon coming on here. 85 minutes played. They've got a man out wide. Morrison. Ambrose will get rid. Or only as far as Cochrane on the way through. There's the ball. Viteretti goes for the strike and he's found it near post. Oh, nothing. No way to be happy about that one. We did have an absolute domination on our hands with no reply, but I feel rather annoyed about letting that one in. And it comes through in the 87th minute. From a poor clearance for us, they spray a ball down the line. I did try and bring a man across to try and cover for it. Livakovic, not good enough to stop that one from Viteretti before it hits the back of the net. It almost looks like he sort of pushed it in. The goal does come to Fabio Viteretti. It's his 5th one in the Prem. And it will be us to kick off what remains of this derby game against our rivals' Hearts. Try and get that one through. None too pleased. Geraldo tries to get one in. Absolutely unlucky. We'll win the header though. It's Elfie Ambrose to win it. Ugarkovic picks it up, but there's not going to be enough time. And it wasn't an absolute decimation in the end, but it was an absolute smashing of our rivals' Hearts. Maybe they should sack their manager after that poor display. So we get our first goal, then there's the red card, then there's the second. Head into the breaks again, and we get our 3rd later on. That man there, Dimi Petrados, the absolute starlet in today's game. The puppet master from Australia. At the end of 90 minutes, it does finish Hibernian 4, Hearts 1. Okay, ladies and gents, so here are the match packs after our 90 minutes against Hearts. So for us, it's 4 goals, 10 shots, 8 on target with a shooting accuracy of 80%. To Hearts, it is 1 goal, 2 shots, 2 on target with a shooting accuracy of 100%. As for the passing accuracy, we did go up with that from our 80s that we were sitting at the halftime break to 90%, which is fantastic. Hearts struggling with their 79%. And the possession, we did manage to cling on to that, but only very nearly, with 55% to us and 45% to Hearts. Alrighty guys, so that's about wraps up things for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed in recording it and bringing it out to you guys. So there will be another 4 games in our next episode. And the first one will be away against Kilmarnock in the league. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Be sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and leave your comments and feedback down below. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tick the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. For all those that aren't aware, please jump on and join in all the fun and in all the banter on the official Corner Flag Games Discord channel. Links will be on screen and in the description below. And for all those that aren't aware, I am doing some live streaming now with 2 different career modes on the go for that, alternating on opposite weeks, plus a couple of chill streams as well. So we are doing that over on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. So if you do want to watch it on Twitch, make sure you're following my Twitch. The link will be on screen and in the description below. And for all those watching on YouTube, make sure you tick the notification bell and subscribe to get the notifications for when I go live. And I'll be back with the next episode of the Hibernian Road to Glory career mode soon.
Oh yeah, everybody now.